Hey girl, what is going on, honey? It is a Friday. I guess Johnson County is still out today, girl, because it ain't hauling no cars over there. But Wake County has gone back to school. I know y'all don't know, but if you live in North Carolina, then you know. And I got a few peeps that live in North Carolina. North Carolina. Girl, oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. I ain't work, but today is my third day this week. I was off Tuesday and Wednesday, y'all, and I didn't do jack. No, Wednesday I was smart. Tuesday, I didn't do nothing. Wednesday, I was real smart. I took all my Christmas stuff down. The only thing about putting up a lot of stuff, girl, is taking all that stuff down, honey. And let me tell you, so I took it all down, packed it up real neatly. Packed it up very, very neatly, honey. And guess where it is sitting? Still in the rooms. So I am waiting on the hubby that's just so busy, girl. He swear he just always so busy, honey. I guess, to put it up. So he was like, he came in the other day. He was like, oh my God, what in the world? And then on top of the stuff that I had up, y'all, girl, I've been shopping and I bought like some stuff for next year because I'm probably going to keep the same color, but I'm probably going to add a little bit in there. And then plus, if we have our additions built on by then, which hopefully we will. I don't know. He said he's waiting for the designer or whatever to finish with the drawings. But if we have that done, I hope it's completed, child. I don't know. By December, then I plan to put up probably 2 more trees. Because I want to do themes like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to have just a room. You know, I'm extra. In the holidays, you know I'm really extra. So, yeah, I want to do that. Girl, I was, let me tell you something. So, Happy New Year. I didn't even say, girl, Happy New Year. Oh, my goodness. I haven't talked to y'all since New Year. No, I haven't. Happy New Year, girl. So, this year, oh, that is a pretty color SUV. This year, what's coming up for you, girl? I don't know. I don't really make New Year's resolutions. Because, girl, I don't hardly keep them. I don't keep them. But I make little, you know, little games with myself and stuff I'm going to do. Like I'm going to get better at doing certain things. I'm going to improve my time with God. I'm definitely going to do that. I want to get back into, and I say this so much, y'all, really like scrapbooking and stuff like that. I enjoy so much doing stuff like that, and I have so much stuff. Where I used to do it, it was very therapeutic for me, and like the time just really went by, and I enjoyed doing it so much. So I definitely plan to get back into some scrapbooking this year. I need to get my area set up though. You know, like sometimes if you don't have like a designated area basically for these things, a lot of times that's, you know, it just does not happen. Because, you know, I just need a space. And I had a desk. I had 2 desks. I've given them away. I need to get another one, but I want a really small desk, like to fit in this area in my sitting room in front of the window. I don't have a lot of space in there, but I want it right in front of that window because so much light just comes in that window, and it's so, that's really where I want to set up. So, you know, I want to do that. I want to, my channel is probably going to be more vlogs, more vlogs than just life, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all, let me tell you something. I freaking realized that sometimes memories, pictures, videos, things like that, it's just, sometimes our memories are all we have in your mind. But if you have a video or a picture or whatever to go along with memories, oh my goodness, it just makes it so much better. I wish so many times, y'all, I was looking at my grandmother's pictures the other day, and I was looking at I might take y'all a trip down memory lane, like back in the day, in my 20s and 30s and stuff like that. Just show y'all some pictures and just you know, different little stuff. And my kids, y'all, just about every time they come to that house, they grab those photo albums and they laugh and they have the best time. They take pictures of the picture and they post them on their social media of each other, of me, of like other, and they're like, Mom, you just got all the memories. You got, oh my goodness, you got throwbacks for real. Y'all, and that's what I do. I didn't have a lot of pictures when I was coming up. You know, when we were growing up, I don't know, like, and then, you know, throughout the years, pictures just got lost and stuff like that. But I tell you the truth, had my pictures probably been left with my grandmother, I probably would still have them. Just why a lot of times I don't let my kids, they're my sons and daughter. I realize they're older, y'all, but they gonna always be I say my kids, but even though one is in his 30s and the rest of them older, but they always gonna be my kids. So I say my kids, y'all know what I mean. They not kids, they older, but they my kids. So it's certain things I just don't let them have. Like, y'all might think I'm crazy, but some of Tootie's things that she made when she was younger, I won't let her mom have them, because when you're younger, you don't understand the keeping of the memories and stuff. I still have some of my sons and daughter report cards. I have their immunization records, child, from when they were young. Like, it's just certain things that I have, and what I've wanted to do really is to create each one of them a scrapbook. So that's probably where I'm going to be busy starting on this year. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, like, you know, do some of their little scrapbooks. I want to create each one of them their own individual scrapbook, even pictures with their kids in it, and, you know, just different little stuff like that, but it's personalized to them. Because when they come to the house, girl, and they grab those photo books, and it's been a few times I go to their house, girl, and I see my pictures sitting in their house. But, you know, I just say, okay, whatever. But it's just like so fun to go down memory lane. And girl, so create your memories. That's all I can say. Create your memories, whether it's in photos, videos, whatever. So I'm gonna be working on doing some of those things. As far as like fitness, definitely fitness, girl. Because let me tell you something. I need to make an appointment to my doctor. Chris keeps telling me I know I do. I just haven't, because not only am I having issues with my shoulder, but my knees. It's just like my joints. I'm having a lot of issues with my joints. My not my elbows, but like my hands, like the bones in my hands. Like sometimes my hands ache, and I think it's just arthritis. But my shoulder, my knees, my hips, especially my right hip, like, and it's like in the bone, like, you know, it's in the joint area. So, and girl, you know, I have started taking, like, you know, some turmeric and things like that to kind of help with the inflammation, because I really feel like it's just inflammation, I guess. But you know, taking care of myself and just really fitness and doing things like that. You know, I wanted to get into mindful, what is it called? Mindful thinking. I purchased a book. I'm gonna show y'all that. But just really to really sit with myself sometimes and just relax and just really get off into my thoughts, or to not think, just clear my head and clear my mind. Sometimes I do notice, like last year, I didn't really take a lot of time to do that. Sit with myself and just clear my mind and get my thoughts together and just simply read more. You know, there's so many things that I really need to get back to doing, because life is short, y'all, and you know, we gotta take care of ourselves, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, child. And them bodies, when you start to get older, trust me, you might not be in that mode right now, but we gotta take care of our bodies. We really do. Our bodies, we gotta take care of our mind, you know, our mind and stuff. So it's just a lot of things that I have in store, not resolutions, but things that I want to do. And I'm not going to stress myself out about getting them done. I'm just going to do them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to take the time and make the time to do it. You know, and a lot of times I think, you know, because I don't want to float through life. I've done that before where I just floated through my days and I rushed the days away. I'm just ready for the day to be over with. I was thinking the other day, that is ridiculous. Like, I'm just going to really stop rushing. It came to me one day, you know, we're living to die. So don't rush your time away. I want to enjoy the moment, whether it's I'm at work, whether whatever, and cultivating relationships. You know, cultivating relationships, because like, girl, let me tell you something. Those kids are like my staff, and I say my staff, but they're my co-workers or whatever. They are so hilarious sometimes, and I'm much older than them. I'm probably like 20, 25 years older than some of them, child, or more. But yesterday, they're so cute though, because I almost got, I know she was thinking little old woman, but one of my kids, they always ask me like, what do I have on perfume wise? Where did I get something I'm wearing or whatever? And honestly, a lot of times I don't remember, because y'all know how I am. I shop everywhere. I give them the name of like 5 stores that I shop in. Sometimes I just don't even remember. And like almost every day somebody asks me something. So yesterday they were asking me where did I get this vest I had on, and just some other questions about my hair yesterday, because my hair was on fleek, girl. My hair is coming around, child. Thank you, Jesus. And this one girl, she said, Teresa, you just what did she say? Oh my goodness, what did she say? You're just a sharp little lady. And I was like, all was missing was the old, y'all. You know how we be like, that little old woman was sharp. She said, you're just a sharp little lady. And girl, I laughed to myself, because I was like, she probably almost said old or wanted to say old or something. But it was so cute. But just really like, you know, I went through a period, y'all, and I go through these periods sometimes that I get really to myself, and I don't like when that happens to me, because I feel like I have so much more to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many times people come to me for advice, or they just need to talk or whatever, and I want to be more open for those things to occur, because when I pour out to somebody else, it benefits me. It's like when I'm encouraging someone else, I'm also encouraging myself. And girl, my office used to stay full of stuff like that. You know, people need somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I realized a long time ago that is one of the gifts and the talents that God blessed me with is, and I think, you know, a lot of times when we go through a lot of stuff in life, we don't realize why we're going through all this stuff. We don't understand, you know, the process is not for you. The process is for somebody else, so that you can testify, you can relate to others, because sometimes it's hard to show empathy for people if you've never been through a particular situation. You know, you try to put yourself there, you try to imagine, but sometimes you have to experience things. And so I said all that just to say that I've been through a lot. God brought me through so much throughout my life that it's not meant for me to keep it balled up inside and only share and only remember the process, the issues, the situations. It was meant for me to share. And I got to get back to doing that, y'all. Sometimes things happen in life that the enemy will steal your joy. The enemy sometimes tries to come in and steal your testimony. He tries to come in and just shut you down. But when you've been through and you know where God has placed you. You know where God wants you to be. You can't allow the enemy to shut you up. And sometimes, I feel like and sometimes he come through your family, he come through your friends, he come through people closest to you to make you think, okay, well, just let me pull back a little bit. Let me be quiet. No, absolutely not. God did not give you the testimony. He did not take you through for you to not testify. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a lot of work to do, child. A lot of work to do. And, I went through a process. I told y'all that I was basically scared to leave my house. And that was nothing but the enemy. And God didn't do all this stuff to me for me and bring me out and bring me through for me to be stuck in my house. Really? Oh. Just thinking back. And you don't even realize a lot of times that the enemy has come in to make you lose focus because you're too powerful in God. You know what I'm saying? And he can't have that. So he come in the craziest ways and shut you up and shut you down. And you just cannot allow that. Like, I cannot allow that because I know where I've been in God. I know where I need to get back to in God. And I can't allow him to just steal what God has given me. I can't allow that. So, I used to have a women's group. God placed this on my heart, and it was years ago. I had a women's group, and we would meet like twice a month, sometimes once a month, but definitely once a month, sometimes twice a month. And we talked about God, we studied the scriptures, we talked about issues or concerns that we had, we prayed together, and even in our studying the scriptures, sometimes, I would tell people, this is the topic. God would give me the topic, but what I had to do was just pray and seek God for the topic. And he would give me the topic. And when he would give me the topic, then, hey, I would tell everybody, and the name of the group that we had was Sisters on the Move in Christ. God gave me that. And once God gave me the topic, you could come up with a poem, but we had to study the topic and bring something to the group meeting about the topic. And you could bring a poem, you could bring what you've learned about it, your experiences, your testimony. I mean, you just had to share. Everybody shared. And y'all, that group got pretty big one time, and the enemy stepped in. And I should have kept going because this was given to God. This was given to me from God. I should have kept going, but sometimes we get discouraged. And we allow the enemy to step in. And so I got discouraged because, of two people. And I should not have got discouraged. I should have kept on going. And my daughter mentioned to me back here like a couple months ago. She was like, Mom, you should have never let that group dismantle because I learned so much. And I was like, wow. Because, and they were young then. A lot of times you don't, and you could be any age. We had young to the older. You could be any age that came to the group that shared, that was in the group or whatever. And I just kind of let it go by the wayside. And when she said that to me, I didn't realize her being so young that she got so much out of that group. But once again, I let the enemy come in and steal what God had for me. And this year, I will declare that he's not stealing, he's not taking nothing else from me. What he has stole from me, I'm going for it. I'm going back for it, and I want it back. Okay? So, yes, it felt good to say that, girl. The other day I was in my kitchen, I was doing something, and Strong Man came on. If you're old school, you know the gospel song Strong Man. It's a strong man in this house. With my spiritual eyes, I can see. With my spiritual ears, I can hear. And girl, he would come in and he would wreak havoc in your house. And your house is not the structure in your home per se. It can be, but the enemy can also come in and wreak havoc on you in your house. Your house is your temple, your spirit, you know. And when he show up, sometimes love disappears. Sometimes, you know, so much happens when the strong man show up. But then it's by Shirley Caesar. Shirley Caesar. If you have not heard it, look for a strong man. And girl, that song, and I always listen to that song, and it always does something to my spirit when I listen to that song. And we did a play one year, and at church, and I was the devil. And girl, people was like, you played that devil. We did a play off of that though. And the devil is busy. You know how he always in people's ear. He always doing stuff. Oh girl, it was great. I wrote the play. Y'all see, I have many gifts and talents. And when my grandma passed a lot, it rocked me to my core. And it just did a lot to me. It did, y'all. It did. And I gotta just find a way to get myself back to where I was, because that's what she was proud of. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being a saint, child. Trust me, by no means. I'm not now. But I know where I need to be, and I know what I need to do, and I just need to do it. But girl, I was in my kitchen and I just said, Satan, go. And I just started saying, Satan, go. And girl, child, something in my spirit just started. Woo! I can't even explain it to you. I can't even explain it to you. But sometimes you just gotta tell him to go. Go, Satan. Because he do too much. He comes to rob, steal, and kill and take from you. He don't add to you, he takes from you. And this year is gonna be my year to get back everything that sucker has taken from me, that I allowed him to take from me. You feel me? Because he'll take it. He'll take it. You won't even realize he took it sometimes. A lot of times. But yeah, so those, you know, I'm excited about 2019. I'm going to take it one day at a time. And my goal, I don't do resolutions. My goal, one of my goals, I do goals. And one of my goals are to just embrace life. Whatever comes, whatever makes. Embrace life. I've got to be the leader that God called me to be. No more can I just stay stagnant. I can't stay in the corner. I can't be hushed no more. I gotta be what he called me to be. And I feel that in my spirit. I feel it more now than before, because I just do. I don't know, y'all. He been working on my spirit, because it's so much in me and it's so much in you. We just gotta allow God to work. We gotta allow him to do what it is that he wants to do in our life. Not what we want him to do, but what he wants to do. And we gotta follow the plan that he set forth for our life. Anyway, I ain't even come on here to say all that, y'all, but you know, just to give you an idea of what's going on. And your girl about to get off of here just in time, because my phone ringing, girl, and it's my son. So I will holler back at you beautiful ladies later, y'all. Bye, girl.